The government is amplifying its response to COVID-19 by collaborating with the private sector to increase testing facilities. At the beginning of the pandemic, samples were sent to South Africa for testing because Namibia had no capacity. Patients waited up to 1 week to get results. The scenario has changed 18 months later, with labs set up in 5 towns. Walvis Bay is the latest to receive a container, which was revamped into a testing lab.
If we stop testing, we may just be surprised. So it is important that we are able to test in various parts of the country so that we are one step ahead of the pandemic. We have to invest the resources, we have to invest the capacity, we must strengthen surveillance. It's the only way we can be sure.
The Health Ministry and its partners, including Sanlam and Robert Koch Institute, handed over the lab to the Namibia Institute of Pathology, NIP.
Namibia is actually now the third ranked country in terms of testing in Africa for the number of people tested per 100,000. We are standing in third place now. First one is Gabon. Second is South Africa. We are third. Rwanda is coming up. They are trying to catch up with us. We are moving in the right trajectory in terms of strengthening this capacity. And in a major way, it's thanks to the Namibia Institute of Pathology.
NIP Chief Executive Officer says the pandemic has put a strain on lab services because the demand for testing kept increasing.
We will invest later on in the testing equipment to automate the testing at this laboratory and others. To increase the testing capacity, we have to automate the processes to make it more efficient and more effective.
Since the outbreak, NIP has performed 340,000 tests, which is 50% of all tests done in Namibia. Renate Rinkura, NBC News, Walvis Bay.